Hi everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're learning another very important modal verb in English, could. By the end of this video, you'll understand could from the basics all the way to advanced natural usage. Let's get started. Beginner level. Let's start simple. Could is a modal verb, just like can. This means it never changes form. We don't say he coulds or she coulds, we always say could no matter who we're talking about. I could, you could, he could, she could, we could, they could. And just like can, after could, we use the base form of the verb with no to. For example, we say she could swim, not she could too swim. Now, the most basic use of could, talking about past ability, things we were able to do before. For example, I could swim when I was 5. She could speak French fluently as a child. We could hear the music from our house. Next, another very common use, polite requests. Could sounds softer and more polite than can. For example, could you help me please? Could I have some water? Could you close the door? Intermediate level. Now, let's move a little deeper. Could is also used to talk about possibility, something that might happen, but we're not completely sure. For example, it could rain later today. This could be a great opportunity. He could be at work right now. Notice this is a little different from can. We use can for general factual possibility, like it can rain a lot in April, but we use could for a more specific, uncertain guess about right now or the future. Next, we use could for suggestions, offering an idea or option to someone. For example, you could try calling him. We could go to the beach this weekend. You could ask your teacher for help. Now, the negative form. To make could negative, we add not, forming could not, or the short, more common form, couldn't. For example, I couldn't sleep last night. She couldn't find her keys. We couldn't finish the project on time. For questions, we simply move could before the subject. For example, could you help me? Could she come tomorrow? Could they hear us? Advanced level. Now, let's move to more advanced natural uses of could, the kind native speakers use every day. First, could have plus a past participle. This is used to talk about something that was possible in the past but didn't happen. For example, I could have gone to the party, but I decided to stay home. She could have won the race, but she fell. We could have helped you if you had asked. This structure is really important because it expresses regret, missed opportunity, or an unrealized possibility. Next, couldn't have plus a past participle used to say something was impossible, even if we had tried. For example, I couldn't have finished it without your help. He couldn't have known that would happen. Now, let's compare could and was able to for past ability. We usually use could for general abilities in the past. For example, I could swim when I was young. But for one specific successful action in the past, we usually use was able to, not could. For example, we say, after hours of trying, I was able to fix the car, not I could fix the car. This is a key difference. Could is for general ability and was able to is for one specific completed action. However, in negative sentences, both couldn't and wasn't able to work fine for a specific situation. For example, I couldn't fix the car and I wasn't able to fix the car are both correct. One more advanced use, could for polite suggestions and advice, especially in professional or formal contexts. For example, you could consider revising your proposal. We could look into other options before deciding. And finally, could is also used to express annoyance or frustration about something someone should have done. For example, you could have told me earlier. She could have called to let us know. Notice the tone here. This isn't just about possibility anymore. It's about mild criticism or frustration. Practice. Now let's practice everything we've learned. Try to complete these sentences in your head or write them in the comments. Number 1. You please pass me the menu. Think, polite request. Number 2. I, Bakasas, have finished the report, but I ran out of time. Think, missed opportunity. Number 3. After months of practice, I finally blank speak Spanish confidently. Think, one specific completed achievement, not general ability. Number 4. It blank be true, but I'm not completely sure. Think, present possibility. Pause the video and check your answers or share them in the comments below. Outro, great job. Today, you learned could from the basics, past ability and polite requests, all the way to advanced uses like missed opportunities, deduction, and the difference between could and was able to. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more English lessons. See you in the next video.